This is it, what? Fettuccine with the team, we getting lit. What? Got it rolled up, now who really tryna hit one? Puff, puff, then we pass. Then we pass. Then we pass. This is it, what? Fettuccine with the team, we getting lit. What? Got it rolled up.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You already know we in there like swimwear.
You already know.
What's going on, man? Happy Herbal Thursday. What's good with you? You all right?
Back for the Valentine's Day situation. How's your Valentine's Day?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I might have a little situation. You know what I'm saying? Something light, though.
Situation.
Something light. You know what I'm saying? You know
light.
me. I'm out here floating like rose petals and all that.
Floating like a butterfly.
You know what I'm
staying
saying?
like a bee.
Hey, man, what can I do? You see the yellow one.
I
You know what I'm
see.
saying? Canary yellow.
I see you. I was in the 757 last week.
Come
you
on,
already.
VA.
And VA is representing really, really hard for your boy because even your girl, Missy Misdemeanor,
What?
was checking for a
She
nigga.
she ain't pull up. She pulled up?
She did not pull up.
Oh, okay.
She pulled up to the Twitter, though.
What Missy did?
She pulled up to the Twitter.
Wow.
She pulled up to the Twitter. Your boy, she's seeing your boy like this.
What happened?
Like, I tweeted a picture of me and my military friend. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? He was visiting. I came through, sort of fam. Posted a picture of us doing a hookah.
She follow you on Twitter.
And she does follow your boy on the
Wow.
Twitter. So every time I'm like around, she's around and we're
Fam.
around.
Let me find out him and Missy like Twitter buddies and shit.
We are very the best of Twitter buddies. 6 degrees of separation. What's happening?
Come on, Twitter besties.
Get
All
to
right,
know.
I'm feeling it. Well, listen. Episode 45.
45.
You know what I'm saying? It's the Herbal Tea Podcast. It's your man, EarthTone.
And your man, the real Peasy.
You like how we warmed y'all up a little bit, buttered you up a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Butter.
Because it's a lot going on out here. It's a lot going on in our lives. It's a lot going on in everybody's lives. We're
Pretty
busy out
much.
here. But of course, there's a lot going on in these streets.
There's definitely a lot going on.
And
in
now
these
that we
streets.
only bringing it to you about once a month now, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a healthier helping. We're going to really get into what's going on.
Dead Pert,
You know what I'm saying? But we got our expert over here.
your street
You know what I'm saying? Because
correspondent.
it ain't me. It ain't me.
I mean, you be in these streets. We'll get to you a little bit later. We'll get to you. But right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm your street correspondent. And welcome back for your February situation.
Okay.
We're going to break you in with the needle drop. Y'all love that, right?
I do love the needle drop. I ain't going to lie.
Man, I fuck with the needle drop too. I want to definitely shout out all the artists on here ahead of time. And y'all bringing it, you know what I'm saying? And we like to see it. So first up,
Who we got?
Doug the Savage.
Come on, Doug.
You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I seen Mr. Doug. And he got a new joint that he put out late last year called...
We was just listening to that joint.
Yeah, we was rocking with it. Underdog, you know what I'm saying? He did the Whoa sample.
Whoa. Then I put it back when the man
Right.
And I came back with the
But he came in with that drill the drill flow, you know what I'm saying?
freaked it. They freaked
that shit. So shout out to Doug.
Okay.
Speaking of The Circle,
Whoa.
we got one of the cast members from one of the past seasons. I believe he was in season 4, right?
Who's that?
King Klee.
Come on, King Klee.
He got a joint out. Actually, he has a whole project out. We might get into that. But
we're going to have to tap into that one.
I picked this one out. It's called PMS. You know what I'm saying?
PMS.
PMS stands for Popping My Shits.
Okay.
And he was definitely popping shits in that bathtub.
Was
You know
he?
what I'm saying?
Was
in the
he?
video. He
In the
definitely was
bathtub?
in
What was he doing in the bathtub?
He was in the bathtub with the bubbles and shit.
Oh,
popping
shit.
his shit.
Come on, Klee.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, King Klee.
We've been waiting for you. So,
right.
you know what I'm saying? We definitely get into that situation. The Queen is apparently resurfacing and coming back.
Is she?
She is Nicki Minaj. You already know.
Okay.
The Barb.
Come
You
on,
know what I'm
Onika.
saying? For all the Barbs out there, do we have a problem? Do we have a problem?
Who you talking
I'm
about?
just asking the Barbs, do we have a problem?
Oh, you asking the barbs?
I'm asking
Listen,
the
don't
Barbs.
start no shit with the bars, man.
Bitch, they ain't nobody scared of no motherfucking
You ain't gotta be
Barbs.
scared,
I
but
just wanna-
don't start no unnecessary shit with the bars.
I
alright?
mean,
Dang.
I don't start no shit.
We got love for the bars over
We
here.
got love for the bars though, for real.
Yeah.
So do we have a problem with Lil Baby? You know what I'm saying? Dropping that on us. Have you heard of a artist by the name of Jay Givens?
I've heard of Robin Givens.
Cause she robbing and you giving.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one. I see what you
Yeah,
did.
I heard of
There
Robin.
might be a relation there.
Okay, and you know she just popped up. I don't know if you just seen the new episode of. All right, let's hold it. Let's hold it because you don't look like you seen it, so I ain't gonna blow it up.
Wait, though. But it just brought me back to Boomerang. Like
my
I was
God.
gonna get into the whole.
Go ahead,
rabbit hole.
go ahead.
But we're talking about Jay Givens. Jay Givens is now a Q Plus artist. He actually was a Christian rapper.
Okay.
And you know, he a few years ago he left this Christian label, and then he was going through a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Drug abuse, and then in the process of that, his awakening, he decided to come out of the closet and announce that he was in fact homosexual. And that was a whole moment, like kind of a reawakening moment. So he has the song from his latest project, Domino, called Two Up.
Okay.
And, you know, he's kind of given a little bit of Chance the Rapper meets Kendrick Lamar meets Roy Kinsey. You know what I'm saying? That type of vibe.
That's a three-headed monster and a half.
He's got an interesting sound, LA based.
Okay.
And you know, I just wanted to give him his props. We you know, just wanted to recognize him on here that we see him. I see him, and he's definitely one to check for.
Dope.
And of course, the effervescent Whitney Houston.
Come on, Whitney.
We're gonna throw her on there because one, she has we just surpassed the decade anniversary of her passing, February 11th.
Damn, it's been 10 years.
It's been 10 years already. Yeah, I literally just got to New York like right after her passing. So
Really?
It's been 10 years.
That's crazy.
So that's where we at. And I Will Always Love You is the joint that I pick because Valentine's Day.
I mean,
it kind of just works.
come on.
It's
I mean,
a classic.
You know where she's from, right?
Of course. Where is she from? Where is she? Why don't you tell us?
But I'm just saying, since we had like the last few episodes, we've been having a running theme.
Jersey has been very, very present.
I'm just saying, like, we
You
might
know
as well
what I'm
just
saying?
let it be known, just in case, because a lot of people don't know that. So
Yeah, a lot of people don't
I
know that.
don't know where they be thinking she from, but
I don't see how
she
people
from the
don't know
soil. She
that.
from the soil. You know what I'm saying?
Brick City.
Come on, Jers.
Man.
Come on, Jers.
Jesus.
All right, man, go
Simmer
ahead.
down.
Go ahead.
All right, so I want to go ahead and give y'all an update because last time that we spoke, we spoke about a new Q Plus flavored new banking situation. We talked about Daylight.
We definitely did.
And I said that I had went and applied for an account and successfully obtained mine.
You did.
And it indeed came in the mail. Here it is right here.
Come on, Daylight.
You already know.
That's a nice card. That's a nice color, too.
Kind of suits you, kind of.
You know what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying?
Look at
Jakes.
that, man.
All right.
Not Jakes.
Yeah, so, go ahead and go to joindaylight.com. You get all the info there. Very, very good tool for the Q Plus community. Those out there who might not have access to other financial resources.
That's crazy. That's dope.
It's kind of a
That's
uphill
so dope.
battle with a lot of the Q Plus community, especially transgender. Maybe some couples, might be finding themselves discriminated against at more commercial banks. Daylight is indeed for us, by us. So
Dope.
check them out.
Come on,
Download the app.
FUBU.
You already know. Jussie Smollett. I just wanted to throw it there real quick.
Jussie.
He is going to be sentenced on March 10th. We'll probably talk a little bit more about that when that happens. I just wanted to bring us up to speed on where we at with his situation.
Okay.
Found guilty of 5 felony counts of disorderly conduct for making false reports to the police about his hate crime situation. So they found him guilty and he'll get sentenced. And I just wanted to say, basically, I hope that he does really not get like the maximum sentence, because I believe in Illinois, the maximum The maximum number of years you would get for each count, I think, is 3 years apiece. And if you serve,
That's 15.
If you serve it consecutively, it would be around 15, maybe 20 years. Ooh. But if they do it concurrently, then he would just have to serve maybe 3 years. In that case, he would probably serve half his sentence, then be on parole or some shit. Which I think that slap on the wrist probably is enough. Ooh. Because I'm speaking from, like, we've seen people get away with so much worse. What? For worse situations, and they get off scot-free. This is the same city or the same state where we had the shooting of innocent black unarmed man, Naquan McDonald, who was, shot by the Chicago police not too long ago, and that officer was let off kind of like with nothing.
Talk about it.
With all the corruption going on in, that happens all over the place, definitely in the Chicago Police Department, I think they need to just slow their roll and kind of let this one go. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, I hope so, man. It's like, all right, you made a mistake. It was stupid, but like, come on, like.
He's gonna learn. I feel like he learned his lesson and just like chill, with all the extra shit.
It's some deep shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? He definitely put his foot in his ass or in his mouth.
Yeah,
with a lot of the things that he did.
The whole thing was weird, but like people, like you said, people do way worse shit.
Yeah,
get
absolutely.
way more innocent people involved in her. This was kind of like a innocent, goofy mistake. It's like, all right,
yeah.
It was an attempt at some clout, trying to get, more attention to the show. We get it. But, like, come on.
But, he don't need to go away for, like, 15 to 20 years for no shit like this. Yeah. Like, if we really all about the social justice movement and Black Lives Matter and all of that, and, people want to make changes like that, if he's going to be the example, then do the right thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's where we're going to leave it.
Okay.
On to the brighter subject of Paperboy Prince. Have you heard about what that person is doing? What that nigga doing? That nigga Paperboy.
What he do?
He just announced his bid for Congress again, and not only is he running for Congress in not one, not two, not three.
Come on.
But several districts.
Several.
He's running for District 6, and he's running for 8 through, I believe, 17. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right.
Wow.
Those individual districts. And not only that, wait, there's more. He's also running for governor of New York.
Come on, Paperboy. I love him.
I just wanted to say shout out to him and congratulations on announcing your candidacy. We are in the midterm year. So this election that's coming up November 8th will be for all of those, for those congressional districts and for the governor. We will be there'll be an election for that this year. So, look forward to seeing him on the ballot. Maybe we'll talk to him again.
That's going to be interesting.
And, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
Okay.
He announced it during the smokeout session. We missed the smokeout because that would have been key.
We keep missing the smokeouts, man.
But hopefully they'll do more.
You know he's gonna do one for 420, which is coming up soon. A couple months before you know it.
That part.
We got to do that.
Shout out to him. Rest in peace to Mayor Kevin Ward of Hyattsville, Maryland.
Oh man.
And this was a especially sad story just because it was an apparent suicide. He was going through a lot of things. He passed away on January 25th. 2022 this year, just maybe a year after he was elected to the mayor of his position.
Sheesh.
He was going through a lot. You had the pandemic, we had the Black Lives Matter protest. He lost his mother. He beat cancer twice. And it was just so much. So I can only imagine how deep the amount of pain.
What an era.
Nobody, people are strong, but sometimes there's a breaking
Nobody's
point.
That strong.
Unfortunately, we're saying goodbye to him, but I just kind of wanted to say that because he was openly gay. He was the second black mayor of the town of Hyattsville, Maryland, but the first openly gay one. And it's just kind of sad to see somebody like that kind of go in that kind of way, especially when we've seen so many others just in the past month or few weeks or so pass away through similar means, through depression and all of that. And, my heart goes out to them, and anybody that's going through any type of, mental health issue. It's very important that you just speak up, address it as best as you can. Because, there's definitely a lot of support out here. We do this because we know what it's like out there, and we just kind of want to show that there is examples in our own community of people who are just, providing a platform and trying to provide a way out for ourselves and for other people as well.
Absolutely.
So, my heart goes out to them. Our hearts go out to the Ward family, and that's where it's at.
Wow.
Leaves behind husband and 2 children. Rest in peace.
Man.
Speaking of mental health, I guess this doesn't really have anything to do with it, but have you heard about the rapper Isaiah Rashad? You actually put me onto this. I don't know why. I just said all of that.
Rocky segue, but
It was rocky.
But it's cool. But yes, I've definitely heard. I'm actually, I fucks with him since, he's a hip hop artist. Since he first came out, I think he's been out for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
Came out in the early 2010s.
Yeah.
TDE artist. Came out after Kendrick. He kind of came out after the whole Black hippie era and all of that. He was like the first new signee. Like, I think he was after SZA too. But yeah, I was rocking with him. But yeah, apparently this is a week full of sex tape leaks.
Oh man,
it's becoming a new thing now.
Let's talk about the sex tape situation. Just on that note, first of all, you will definitely have support if you are forcibly outed out here in these streets, because that's some fucked up shit. Whoever leaked that or whatever the situation was, like that, first of all, that's tired.
Yeah.
It's mad old
for
you to do all of that.
It is.
Whoever's clout chasing like that, like, die. Go.
Yeah, it's 2020.
Yeah, for real. 2022 out here. And if we doing that, it's very, very late. That said, now that we haven't heard too much from the TDE camp.
We haven't heard anything from the TDE camp.
For real. But yet there's still a lot of support for Isaiah Rashad. I fuck with Isaiah Rashad. I've only heard about him like a few years ago. He dropped a Wild Worry single, and I think he was, gearing up to drop a new album because he had dropped a couple of songs out. One of them sampled the 3 6 Mafia record, I think. And we was definitely clocking them just on some fan shit.
Yeah.
But now that we see that this is what the situation is.
Conspiring.
What's conspiring, perspiring, aspiring, inspiring, whatever spiring we doing.
All the spirings.
Whatever we doing out here. This is a crazy situation, just because it's definitely clear as day. I've seen the tape. Have you seen the tape?
I've seen the tapes.
Tapes. Oh, there's more than one.
Oh,
I only seen one.
Oh, you only.
I only caught one.
Okay, wait. Which one did you see?
I saw the one. He had his glasses on. It was like in a kind of a dark lit room. He was going in. He definitely gave the camera a look.
He was going in. What was he doing?
He was giving him head.
Oh, okay.
Giving some head.
So you saw that one.
Giving some head.
So there's two. There's one when he giving, and then there's one when he getting.
Oh, I definitely saw the giving one.
Okay.
Yo, Isaiah Rashad, first of all, he could get it. And
he's a cutie.
Welcome to the community if you choose to, if you choose this route.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That's kind of my thing about the videos. However they surfaced and came about, it didn't look like he was too shy about who he is in those videos. Let's just say that.
I was gonna say, like, it was clean. The way it was shot, it was very, very clean. But even if, sometimes these days, like, maybe he was like doing a wink type thing, or maybe he really didn't intend for that to come out. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it could have been for the personal stash, but it just don't look like he's like in the closet about it. It seems like he's probably like, all right, well, the shit came out.
Or maybe he was ready to come out of the closet.
That's what I'm
at
saying.
that
It
point.
doesn't seem like
I
he
don't
was
know.
worried about being
outed like that. You know,
it's pretty comfortable. If you that worried, like, you shouldn't be making videos. That's how I feel about it, honestly, because it's like it's
going to end up.
it's kind of like a, you know what I mean? Like, if you really that in the closet and you don't want to be outed and you
wouldn't have never
paranoid
did
like
it.
that, get your shit off. But don't film it. Like, why you film it? And if you are filming it, why you looking dead in the camera?
Put it in the camera. Do like everybody else do. Put one of them dog masks on.
All right, so fun fact.
Okay.
I have a conspiracy theory.
What happened?
I feel like the way he was giving it up in the videos, it looked like I said, he was comfortable. He
It was
wasn't.
clean. It
It
was
wasn't his
clean.
first time in the yard. You know what I'm saying? He been out here before.
Yardie born.
Yeah, he been out here before. So I feel like all of the people that's close to him, or his closest circle, they probably know what it is. He's probably bi. I think he got kids. Or a kid, I
that's
think,
true, that's
if I'm not
true, that's true,
mistaken.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So he's probably bisexual, which that's tough in America, man. It's hard. I feel bad for bisexual dudes because it's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of thing.
Right.
Once you honest with women, they don't want to fuck with you because you fuck with dudes.
Right.
But you might be genuinely into women and dudes, but nobody understands it but you. They think you're being greedy, yada, yada, yada. Like, it's a whole thing. And then throw on top, you're a black rap artist.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So I feel like the people closest to him probably knew what was up. Like, all right, do your thing, but keep it on the low. And he just like, all right, fuck it. And that was one of his. He was caught up in the moment. He was having his fun. And I don't know what's the source or how it got leaked, but listen, everybody's wondering what's next right now.
We are wondering
Everybody.
what's next because no one's from the camp has really spoke on it. He hasn't spoken on it. So it's still a developing story. We're just bringing it up just kind of like as a show of support. Now, my whole thing, though, is, I'm however way this turned out, I like the support that he is getting. I just wish people had kept the same energy
If
for
it was
other.
it was 360. It ain't 360 support. It's kind of pick and choose, which is.
That's my whole thing. I never really liked that. I never really agreed with that. The support is good, like in any case, but I just don't like how either the hip hop community or just the urban community at large likes to cherry pick
Tiptoe.
who they're gonna
Yeah,
throw
they tiptoe
their
around it.
support around and who they not, because obviously we know LNX, Lil Nas X niece out
Come
there
on, LNX.
was going through it with this nigga Boozy, who was basically up to the point where he said the nigga need to commit suicide.
Yeah,
And nobody
yeah.
was really getting behind that bandwagon and shutting him up. But, I'm just
Well,
saying.
he did get run up on.
Oh, did he?
You ain't see the Lil Nas X fan that ran up on him like outside?
I did not see that.
See, it was some clapback. It might not have been from the loudest voices in hip hop,
Yeah.
which I don't expect anyway.
Right.
But he had some fans that ran up on, like, it's a clip. You got to see it. It's a dude that ran up on him like, yo, you was talking shit about, like, he was ready to square
something
up.
to say?
But we kind of, it's progressing. It's not like how it used to be in the 90s at all, of course.
We couldn't even have a conversation in the
yeah,
90s.
exactly,
Now
exactly.
It's different. So
Exactly.
at least that improvement.
Yeah, and that's
over
kind of the
time.
realistic approach. You got to kind of look at where we were and where we are and kind of where we going.
And
You know what I'm saying?
Make note of the improvement.
Absolutely.
For sure. Have you seen the Jantis Jackson documentary?
I haven't.
You have not
Have you seen it?
I have seen
Oh,
all
man.
86 parts of it.
Wait, what?
It's not 86 parts.
I was gonna
It's
say,
only
hold
4.
up.
It was a 2-night event. I'm just saying, like,
And that's on what, A&E
it's
or
on
Lifetime?
A&E and Lifetime, and I caught it on demand. And I'm happy that it's out and that she got to do it her way. Her and Randy were the ones behind it, and it looked like this is just the way she wanted to tell her story.
Okay.
It didn't really give too much about what we don't already know.
Too much.
You know what I'm saying? Just want to have fun.
Too much.
It didn't give too much about what we don't already know about her, but it was great that she got to tell her story.
Okay. I mean,
And
sometimes that's all you need.
and
You need to
that's-
get your shit off.
Yeah, just get and clear the record for the fans. The fans fuck with it. I fuck with it.
I did hear
Agenda.
she was trying to tell the fans like to chill, lay off at Justin a little bit.
Relax on Justin.
Yeah.
All right,
Gave him a pass. She gave him a pass.
Since Queen Queen said it.
I mean, what you
we'll
gonna
lay
do?
it
Like
off,
that's
because I would have kept speaking on it.
it's over. Like that was kind of at this point.
Well, he wasn't in the documentary, so we should be happy about that. Right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Janet. I did not know a couple of things. Basically, I just wonder if she regrets being a pop star because of the way she, became one. Joe Jackson heard the demo that she did. She left on the tape machine by accident, and that's how she kind of started her pop career. So, maybe if you kind of get the impression that, she was saying she wanted to go to school for business law and like kind of go the regular route and not do like as much. But I wonder if she kind of regrets that in some kind of way. You don't really get that question answered.
I mean, us as humans, that's kind of our nature, I think. We always wonder what if we regret certain things. But I mean,
certain choices. But look at where we at.
She's,
like,
she's
kind of opened a lot of fucking doors. So,
but who knows? That's only for her to answer.
Yeah, for sure. So shout out to that. And I just wanted to close it on this performance that you had did at Stonewall.
Oh shit!
The one that unfortunately,
the one that you missed.
You know what? I'm gonna apologize about that. But
thank you, please.
But at the same time, I just wanted to know: did you give it up?
Come on, fam. Like, first of all, it was really nice being back on stage. Like, I feel like I haven't been on stage in a while because the pandemic, all of that, for one, and then I haven't been on stage like just dolo in a minute, like solo dolo. So that was kind of like, okay, it was a nice little experience. I did a nice little medley of the joints. The crowd was feeling it. The energy was there. I had on my shit.
Of
you know
course.
what I'm saying?
I see the clips that you got going on.
Yeah, man. It was fun. I had a ball.
That was good.
I had a ball. Shout out to DJ Chauncey D for putting that together, man. Stonewall, the historic, the one and only West Village, New York City. It was dope.
You already know.
Is there a gay weed? Well, there happens to be something that's pretty close, actually. I found out. Shout out to speaking of gay TV. I don't know if it's Gay E or Gay Magazine.
Oh, Gay with an E.
Yeah, Gay with an E Magazine. Yeah. Shout out to them, man. They be putting me on to a lot of little tidbits. But I went and did some extra research. Apparently, there's a weed strain called LGBT. That's the name of the weed strain. I need that LGBT. You know what I'm saying? And it really stands for lemon, grape, bubba, temple.
All right, that's clever.
So that's kind of those are the it's 4 different, you know what I'm saying, strains combined into one. It's lemon OG Haze, grape God, Katsu Bubba, and then you got Temple Kush F2. You know what I'm saying? So these are the 3 strains. Apparently it's a rare, equally potent hybrid. So 50% indica, 50% sativa hybrid, like straight down in the middle. Usually you might get like 70-30, 60-40. It'd be different percentages, but this is like
how you gonna end up. You could be laid out or you could be up.
It's a nice little interesting, you know what I'm saying, strain. So I saw it and it's like, damn, that's interesting. First of all, who thought of it? What made them come up with it? And then how hard was it to come up with that combination that also fit into the acronyms? Like, was it just, was it an accent? You couldn't find too much research on the origins of it, unfortunately. I did a lot of looking. I did see that there's a company called Ethos Genetics, and they actually created the seed. So they're a seed growing company. So they create different seeds, they create different strains. They also, just sell popular strains. And they started, it's a small company. He recently the owner of it linked up with this woman. She's kind of like a business specialist, and they've been branching out, doing different, selling different strains, different products on their website. Ethos Genetics is the name of it. And they're kind of, their initiative is to kind of change and be more progressive as far as infiltrating the cannabis industry. It's very male, heterosexual male led. So they trying to switch it up by, hiring more women, more POC, stuff like that.
Right.
So this is kind of the root of where that came from. I can only assume because there's no actual, details on the origin of it. But you can find it at certain dispensaries. It consists of, like I said, lemon OG Haze, grape God, Katsu Bubba, and Temple Kush F2. 28% THC potency. Now, just to let you know, most weed is like brown. You might be in the teens. 20 is like kind of high.
Whoa.
You might 16, 17 is like, all right, 28 is like up there. That's like one of the highest THC percentages. So it's very heavy. Recommended for not veteran smokers, but you shouldn't like be your first time smoking and you want to hit the LGBT. That might not be a good move. You might put you on your ass real quick. You know what I'm saying? Some of the effects include waves of euphoria, prolonged relaxed states, slow building effect with a light tingle creeping from the back of the mind and spreading to the spine before taking hold. That's kind of a quote from one of the consumers of LGBT. A citrus and floral aroma with a sour fuel overtone. Olive green color of the bud, saturated with the crystals from the trichomes. You know how the trichomes look with the little crystals and all that.
Right.
It takes about 55 to 60 days to cultivate. And they out here with it, man. I was trying to locate it, see if I could order it somewhere, but I ain't see it available, so I don't know how readily available it is. Also, if you go onto the Ethos Genetics website, they have a lot of strains that they combine the LGBT with to make other strains. So they got like some crazy lemon, extra sour, super lemon, something that's like another strain combined with LGBT. So it's a lot going on. I'm sure some more research is going to surface soon on it because it's a pretty new strain. But shout out to them for even thinking about it, creating it, and just shining some light. That's probably going to be a little Pride thing. I'm gonna try to find it for this June. You know what I'm saying? So we can light it up for Pride Month.
Bring that thing on.
Come on, man. You already know.
I hear you. I love it. I like the way it sounds.
Yeah, man. And on that note, we're going to do it and going to wrap it up like we always like to do it. On a high note.
On a high note.
We getting lit. What? Got it rolled up. Now who really tryna hit? One puff, puff, then we pass.